Santa Clara University is a private non-profit Jesuit university located in Santa Clara, California. It has 5,435 full-time undergraduate students, and 3,335 graduate students. Founded in 1851, Santa Clara University is the oldest operating institution of higher learning in California, and has remained in its original location for 164 years. The university's campus surrounds the historic Mission Santa Clara de Asis, which traces its founding to 1776. The campus mirrors the mission's architectural style, and provides a fine early example of mission revival architecture. The university offers bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and doctoral degrees through its 6 colleges: the School of Arts and Sciences, School of Education and Counseling Psychology, SCU Leavey School of Business, School of Engineering, Jesuit School of Theology, and the School of Law. Santa Clara's sports teams are called the Broncos. Their colors are red and white. The Broncos compete at the NCAA Division I levels as members of the West Coast Conference in 19 sports. The Broncos own a long history of success on the national stage in a number of sports. Description: the university is situated in Santa Clara, California, adjacent to the city of San Jose in Santa Clara County at the southern part of the Bay Area. It is commonly known by the abbreviation SCU. Its students and 81,000 alumni, which live in all 50 states and around the world, are called Santa Clarans, or Broncos, and its athletic teams are called the Broncos. The school is promoted as the Jesuit University in Silicon Valley. Built around historic Mission Santa Clara, the present university is home to a population of approximately 5,435 undergraduate and 3,335 master's, juris doctor, and PhD students. The institution employs 522 full-time faculty members, who are divided between 4 professional schools and the College of Arts and Sciences, all of which are located on the 106-acre Mission campus. In July 2009, the Jesuit School of Theology at Berkeley, formerly an independent institution, legally merged with a university, taking the name Jesuit School of Theology of Santa Clara University. Although a division of SCU, it retains its campus in Berkeley, California. JST is one of 2 Jesuit seminaries in the United States with ecclesiastical faculties approved by the Vatican's Congregation for Catholic Education. The other, Western Jesuit School of Theology, completed a similar affiliation with Boston College in June 2008, becoming Boston College School of Theology and Ministry. For the 2013-2014 academic year, the university's operating budget was $387 million, and its endowment was over $760 million. For the same period, undergraduate tuition and fees totaled $42,156 and the average cost of room and board was $12,546. Santa Clara University is civilly chartered and governed by a board of trustees, which appoints the president. By internal statute, the president must be a member of the Jesuit order, although the members of the board are primarily non-Jesuits. About 42 Jesuit priests and brothers are active teachers and administrators in various departments and centers located on the main campus in Santa Clara. An additional 15 Jesuits currently hold faculty positions at the university's Jesuit School of Theology in Berkeley. Jesuits comprise around 7% of the permanent faculty and hold teaching positions in biology, computer engineering, counseling psychology, economics, English, history, law, philosophy, physics, political science, psychology, religious studies, and theater arts in addition to theology. They also serve in campus and residence hall ministry, and some act as faculty directors in residential learning communities. SCU maintains its Catholic and Jesuit affiliation and supports numerous initiatives intended to further its religious mission. Students are invited, but not required, to attend the Sunday evening student masses in the Mission Church and encouraged to participate in campus ministry programs and lectures. All bachelor's degrees require 3 religious studies courses as part of the academic core. An emphasis on social justice is furthered through the Pedro Arup Partnership and Kulvenbach Solidarity programs, which offer service opportunities in the community and immersion opportunities throughout the world. History. The first two colleges in California were founded at the height of the gold rush in 1851, both in the small agricultural town of Santa Clara. Less than a year after California was granted statehood, Santa Clara College, forerunner of Santa Clara University, was the first to open its doors to students and thus is considered the state unregistered trademark's oldest operating institution of higher education. Shortly after Santa Clara began instruction, the Methodist-run California Wesleyan College received a charter from the State Superior Court on July 10, 1851, the first granted in California, and it began enrolling students in May of the following year. Santa Clara unregistered trademark's Jesuit founders lacked the $20,000 endowment required for a charter, which was eventually accumulated and a charter granted on April 28, 1855. Santa Clara bears the distinction of awarding California unregistered trademark's first bachelor's degree, bestowed upon Thomas I. Bergen in 1857, as well as its first graduate degree granted 2 years later. California Mission Era Inheriting the grounds of Mission Santa Clara de Asis, Santa Clara University's campus, library holdings, art collection, and many of its defining traditions date back to 1777, almost 75 years before its founding. In January of that year, St. Junipero Serra, a Spanish Franciscan friar, established Mission Santa Clara as the 8th of 21 Alta California missions. Fray Tomás de la P ± chose a site along the Guadalupe River for the future church, erecting a cross and celebrating the first Mass a few days later. Natural disasters forced early priests to relocate and rebuild the church on several occasions, moving it westward and away from the river. Built of wood, the first permanent structure quickly flooded and was replaced by a larger adobe building in 1784. This building suffered heavy damage in an 1818 earthquake and was replaced 6 years later by a new adobe edifice. The mission flourished for more than 50 years despite these setbacks. Beginning in the 1830s, however, the mission lands were repossessed in conjunction with liberal government policy implemented via the Mexico's secularization, and church buildings fell into disrepair. The Bishop of Monterrey, Dominican Joseph Zardoc Ailmany, offered the site to Italian Jesuits John Nobili and Michael Accolti in 1851 on condition that they found a college for California's growing Catholic population when it became part of the United States following the Mexican-American War. Modern era In 1912 Santa Clara College became the University of Santa Clara, with the addition of the School of Engineering and School of Law. In 1925 the Leavey School of Business was founded. Women were first admitted in 1961 to what had been an all-men's university. In 2012, Santa Clara University celebrated 50 years of having women attend Santa Clara University. This step made Santa Clara University the first Catholic university in California to admit both men and women. In 1985, in part to avoid confusion with the University of Southern California, the University of Santa Clara, as it had been known since 1912, changed its name to Santa Clara University. Diplomas were printed with the new name beginning with the graduating class of 1986. In 2001 the School of Education and Counseling Psychology was formed to offer master's level and other credential programs. Campus. Over the last century and a half, the Santa Clara University campus, located in the heart of Silicon Valley along El Camino Real and Santa Clara, has expanded to more than 106 acres. The modern campus. In the 1950s, after the university constructed Walsh Hall and the DeSesset Museum on two of the last remaining open spaces on the old college campus, Santa Clara began purchasing and annexing land from the surrounding community. The first addition, which occurred slightly earlier, brought space for football and baseball playing fields. Thereafter, particularly in the 1960s when women were admitted to the school, more land was acquired for residence halls and other new buildings and facilities. In 1989 the Santa Clara University campus was unified when the Alameda, a major thoroughfare that had bisected the university, was rerouted. Several interior roads were also closed and were replaced by sparsely landscaped pedestrian malls and plazas. The current 5-year campus plan calls for integration of these areas with the gardens of the campus core. The 1990s brought a number of campus additions, including the Music and Dance Building, a new science wing, the Arts and Sciences Building, the Mali Fitness Center, the Sabrata Residence Hall, and the first on-campus parking structure. Santa Clara carried out all deferred maintenance, including the renovation of Kenner Hall, the Adobe Lodge, and many other historic buildings. One unique feature of Santa Clara University's undergraduate education is the Residential Learning Community program. 8 residential learning communities, each with a distinct theme, integrate the classroom and resident life experience. Contemporary changes. Recently completed expansion projects include a new baseball field, a renovated basketball arena, Kennedy Mall, the campus' first green building, a Jesuit community residence, a 194,000 square foot library, a new 85,000 square foot building for the Leavey School of Business, a new residence hall, Graham, and a new admission and enrollment services building. Future changes include the new 2-building complex for the School of Law, consisting of a renovated Banan Hall and replacement for the Hefe Law Library. The main entrance to the campus, Palm Drive, is closed to automobiles in order to create a pedestrian mall that highlights the Mission Church as the centerpiece of the campus. This effort will eventually create a new gateway to the Santa Clara campus. Organization and administration. Santa Clara University is a private corporation owned and governed by a privately appointed board of trustees composed of 44 members. The university's administration consists of a president, a provost, an executive assistant to the president, a university general counsel, vice presidents for the university's various departments, as well as vice provosts, assistant vice presidents, associate vice presidents, executive directors, deans, a chief investment officer, a university registrar, a university librarian, and an athletic director. The current president is Michael Ing, S.J., who became president January 2009. Santa Clara University is organized into 6 professional schools: the School of Arts and Sciences, School of Education and Counseling Psychology, SCU Leavey School of Business, School of Engineering, Jesuit School of Theology, and the School of Law. The university's professional schools are all led by an academic dean. College of Arts and Sciences. The College of Arts and Sciences offers Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts degrees in Ancient Studies, Anthropology, Art History, Biochemistry, Biology, Chemistry, Classical Studies, Communication, Computer Science, Economics, Engineering, Physics, English, Environmental Science, Environmental Studies, Ethnic Studies, History, Individual Studies, Latin and Greek, Latin Language and Literature, Liberal Studies, Mathematics, Modern Languages and French, German, Italian, and Spanish, Music, Philosophy, Physics, Political Science, Psychology, Public Health Science, Religious Studies, Sociology, Studio Art, Theatre and Dance, and Women's and Gender Studies. Leavey School of Business. The Leavey School of Business was founded in 1923 and accredited by the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business 30 years later. Students can earn a Bachelor of Science in Commerce, Master of Business Administration, Executive Master of Business Administration, and Master of Science in Information Systems. Drew Starbird has been Dean of the school since 2010. Starbird is to be replaced by Karen Beck Dudley starting in the 2015 to 2016 school year. Education, Counseling Psychology, and Pastoral Ministries. The School of Education, Counseling Psychology, and Pastoral Ministries was created in fall 2001, bringing together graduate programs in counseling psychology, education, and pastoral ministries. Approximately 800 graduate students are enrolled in the school, with 200 studying psychology, 400 studying education, and the remainder studying pastoral ministries. School of Engineering equals. The School of Engineering was founded and began offering bachelor's degrees in 1912. Over the next century, the school added master's and doctoral programs designed to meet Silicon Valley's growing need for expert engineers. Today, the Valley provides opportunities for the school's students and faculty, particularly those in electrical engineering and information technology, to work closely with high-tech companies and government institutions. This ranges from individual internships to larger partnerships with projects such as OOR-EOS. Jesuit School of Theology equals. The Jesuit School of Theology is a divinity school of Santa Clara University located in Berkeley, California, and one of the member colleges of the Graduate Theological Union. The school was founded in 1934 and merged with Santa Clara University in 2009. Prior to its merger with Santa Clara University, it was known as the Jesuit School of Theology at Berkeley. School of Law equals. The School of Law was founded in 1911. The school offers the Juris Doctor degree. It also offers several joint degree programs, including J.D. Master of Business Administration and J.D. Master of Science in Information Systems offered in conjunction with Santa Clara University's Leavey School of Business. The school offers Master of Laws degrees in Intellectual Property, which is ranked 6th in the nation, law firms rank schools ranked 96th, part-time law ranked 48th, international and comparative law, and U.S. law for foreign lawyers. Santa Clara Law features specialized curricular programs in high-tech and intellectual property law, international law, and public interest and social justice law. Academics and rankings. Santa Clara University School Profile. As of fall 2012, Santa Clara had an enrollment of 5,250 undergraduate and 3,269 graduate and professional students. Men make up 52.3% of the total student population. Women 47.7%. Santa Clara offers undergraduates the opportunity to pursue 45 majors in its 3 undergraduate schools and colleges, the College of Arts and Science, the School of Engineering, and the Leavey School of Business. Santa Clara University also has 6 graduate and professional schools, including the School of Law, School of Engineering, the Leavey School of Business, the School of Education and Counseling Psychology, and the Jesuit School of Theology. The student-to-faculty ratio is 12:1 with 71% of all classes being fewer than 30 students. The 2013 annual ranking of U.S. News & World Report categorizes it as more selective for the class of 2018. Santa Clara received 14,985 applications and accepted 7,395. Of those accepted, 1,328 enrolled, a yield rate of 17.4%. SCU's freshman retention rate is 95%, with 86% going on to graduate within 6 years. The enrolled first-year class of 2018 had the following standardized test scores. The middle 50% range of SAT scores was 590 to 680 for SAT Critical Reading and 620 to 700 for SAT Math, while the middle 50% range of ACT scores was 27 to 32. The average grade point average was 3.67. For SCU's 2011-2012 school year, undergraduate tuition and fees were $37,368, room and board cost $11,742, and books estimated at $5,000, totaling $54,110. Rankings. The Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching classifies Santa Clara as a master's level university. In U.S. News & World Report's 2013 rankings of master's universities, Santa Clara University ranks 2nd overall, and 12th in best value schools. In 2013, U.S. News & World Report ranked the Leavey School of Business graduate program number 101, with its part-time MBA program 50th in the nation, the executive MBA 15th and entrepreneurial studies 24th. The undergraduate business program in 2012 was ranked 55th in the nation by U.S. News & World Report in 2012 and 38th in the nation by Bloomberg Businessweek in 2013. The School of Engineering was ranked by U.S. News & World Report as 14th in 2012 for engineering schools with focus on undergraduate and master's engineering programs. Santa Clara's School of Law was ranked by U.S. News & World Report in 2013 as number 96 in the nation, with its intellectual property law program recognized as 6th nationally. In 2009, U.S. News & World Report named Santa Clara University one of 80 colleges and universities known for a strong commitment to teaching undergraduates. In 2014, Forbes ranked Santa Clara University number 86 out of the 650 best private and public colleges and universities in America. In 2008, the first year of the list, Santa Clara was ranked number 318 out of 569. The Princeton Review named Santa Clara University one of the nationally unregistered trademark best institutions for undergraduate education in its 2012 annual guidebook, The Best 376 Colleges. In its 2012 ranking of alumni financial success, intellectual development, and career preparation, the Alumni Factor listed Santa Clara 43rd out of the top 177 colleges and universities. PayScale in 2012 ranked Santa Clara 17th in the nation out of 606 schools in the category Mid-Career Salary Rank for private schools, 28th out of 1,248 in overall college ROI rank, and 23rd out of 458 in ROI rank for private universities. Santa Clara University was named to the 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012 and 2013 Presidente Unregistered Trademark Higher Education Community Service Honor Roll for community service programs and student involvement. Kiplinger's Personal Finance ranked SCU number 39 on the 2014 Best Values in Private Universities list, and 4th in California. Santa Clara University made About.com's list of the top 23 Catholic colleges and universities in the country. Newsweek in 2012 ranked Santa Clara University as the second most beautiful college in America. SCU has the third highest undergraduate graduation rate nationally among 626 national master's level universities. Centers and institutes 3 centers of distinction. The Ignatian Center for Jesuit Education is the result of a 2005 merger between the Banan Center for Jesuit Education and the Pedro Arup Center for Community-Based Learning. In addition to maintaining the functions of these two programs, the center has added Kulvan-Back Solidarity programs, which focus on student immersion trips to developing countries. The Mark Kula Center for Applied Ethics provides an academic forum for research and dialogue concerning all areas of applied ethics. The center engages faculty, students, and members of the community as well as its own staff and fellows in ethical discussions in a number of focus areas, including business, healthcare, and biotechnology, character education, government, global leadership, technology, and emerging issues in ethics. The Miller Center for Social Entrepreneurship accelerates global, innovation-based entrepreneurship in service to humanity. Its strategic focus is on poverty eradication through its 3 areas of work: the Global Social Benefit Institute, Impact Capital, and Education and Action Research. The Center for Professional Development is a professionally oriented organization geared towards working professionals with graduate degrees in the areas of counseling, psychology, and education. The accredited center offers classes in seminar and workshop form over the weekend. The Osho Lifelong Learning Institute, the Executive Development Center, the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, the Center for Accounting Education and Practice, the Equity Professional Institute, the Civil Society Institute, the Food and Agribusiness Institute, the Retail Management Institute, the Center for Global Law and Policy, the Center for Social Justice and Public Service, the High-Tech Law Institute, the Institute for Redress and Recovery, the Catherine and George Alexander Community Law Center, the Northern California Innocence Project, the Center for Advanced Study and Practice, the Center for Nanostructures. Facilities: Bellamy Field. Bellamy is used for intramural sports and for casual student use. Kids on Campus. Santa Clara University's Childcare and Preschool Center, opened in 1969, serves children of SCU students, faculty, staff, and alumni. The program accommodates infants 6 weeks old to children age 6. Mali Fitness Center, Santa Clara University's Center for Recreational Sports, indoor intramurals, weightlifting, and fitness classes. Mali Fitness Center has 3 full basketball-volleyball courts, a large weight room, 2 locker rooms, a 2,100 square foot multi-purpose room, lounge space, and new offices for recreation and wellness programs. Mission Santa Clara de Asis, University Chapel and historical mission dating back to 1777. The current location is the third site. It was built in 1828, destroyed by fire in 1925, and rebuilt in 1929. St. Clair School, the mission's first elementary school. Founded by the Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur in 1856. Located behind Noble Hall at Lafayette and Lexington Street. St. Clair Parish and St. Clair Parish Hall. In 1926 St. Clair's Parish was built 1 block behind the Mission Santa Clara to take over the parish functions of the Mission Church after it suffered a fire in 1925. Residence halls students have the option of living on campus in the residence halls. There are 9 residence halls, each part of one of the 8 residential learning communities, encompassing a particular ideal, issue, or cultural theme. Graduate students have the option of living in graduate campus residence halls and university-sponsored housing, which includes Alviso House, Bellarmine Hall, Franklin House, Locust House, Market House, Park Avenue Apartments, St. Clair Hall, University Square Studios, Washington House. Student organizations Santa Clara offer its students the opportunity to engage in over 125 registered student organizations. RSOs are partially funded by the university via the student government, ASG. These organizations span from athletic recreational, careers pre-professional, community service, ethnic cultural, business fraternities, health counseling, media publications, music creative arts, political social awareness to religious philosophical. RSO groups include, SCEO, Santa Clara Entrepreneurs Organization is an organization that hosts speakers, workshops and helps connect student entrepreneurs to investors and potential partners. Santa Clara Accounting Associations is a pre-professional organization aimed at mentoring students who want to enter a career in accounting, through professional and social activities. Santa Clara Finance is a pre-professional organization aimed at mentoring students who want to enter a career in accounting, through providing an open forum for networking, and mentoring with the business community. Society of Women Engineers is an organization that empowers women to succeed and advance in the field of engineering, and to be recognized for their life-changing contributions as engineers and leaders through an array of training and development programs, networking opportunities, scholarships, outreach and advocacy activities. SCU also has 9 chartered student organizations, including, APB, the Activities Programming Board, is dedicated to providing the Santa Clara University community with quality university-wide programs. These programs enrich the student experience by fostering the development of a campus and off-campus community. APB serves to initiate student involvement and interaction by programming various activities. These activities provide opportunities to gain the experience of being a member of the Santa Clara community. SCCAP, Santa Clara Community Action Program is a community-based, service organization dedicated to applying activism and justice to address social issues in and around the campus community, providing students the ability to volunteer in areas of empowerment, education and mentoring, homelessness, health and disabilities. ASGSCU, the Associated Student Government of Santa Clara University, serves Santa Clara University undergraduates as official student representatives who promote opportunities for growth and expression, address student issues, and enrich a diverse, inclusive, and engaged community. The Redwood is the university's student-run yearbook. It was founded in 1904 and is published every spring. On June 3, 2013, the Redwood published its first complete digital interactive yearbook to the Apple App Store. The app can be downloaded free of charge. The Santa Clara is the university's weekly student newspaper. It has been published since 1922. KSCU 103.3 Fathoms is Santa Clara's own student-operated radio station providing a wide range of leadership opportunities in a variety of areas including music, budgeting, fundraising, promotions, management, and sports broadcasting. Santa Clara Review is a literary magazine. It publishes poetry, fiction, non-fiction, art, which are drawn nationally from students, staff, and community members. Finally, SCU has several organizations that are not linked to the RSO or CSO structure, including SCUMS. Santa Clara University Emergency Medical Services is a volunteer, student-run emergency service that responds to on-campus emergencies from 5 p.m. until 8 a.m. SCU Rough Riders, the athletics-focused student spirit organization. Sustainability The Sustainability Council meets quarterly to guide efforts of the university's Office of Sustainability. The council is currently drafting the university's Climate Action Plan for the American College and University President's Climate Commitment. The subcommittees of the council are broken into 3 committees of stewardship, education, and outreach. The Committee of Environmental Stewardship seeks to reduce use of non-renewable resources, minimize pollution, and live more lightly on the land. All of the university's new projects and major renovations follow LEED standards. The Locatelli Student Activities Center, which was designed to be a LEED gold building, opened in 2010. Santa Clara Island In May 2007, an article published in the campus newspaper, the Santa Clara, reported that SCU IT specialist Michael Ballon was heading a project to digitize the SCU campus in the virtual world Second Life. Ballon purchased Santa Clara Island for $980 on a grant from the Technology Steering Committee. Digital models of Jesuit Museum, Mission Church, and the library were the first buildings to be featured on the island. Ballon stated that his main emphasis is teaching and learning, and that it's a way to get to the people who like to game and get them exposed to educational material. Student government The Associated Student Government of Santa Clara University is Santa Clara University's student government, an elected representative body for undergraduate students. The Associated Student Government is made up of the Executive Board, the Senate, Community Development, and the Judicial Branch. ROTC The Santa Clara U.S. Army ROTC Battalion was established in 1861 due to the outbreak of the American Civil War. The unit was known as the Senior Company of Cadets. On September 10, 1863, Leland Stanford, then Governor of California, presented the Corps of Cadets with 40 Springfield rifles, Model 1839. Today, the rifles are preserved in the University Museum. In return for his generosity, an armory was built in his honor in 1936. The armory was located southwest of the athletic field with the pistol range located below the stage of the auditorium. Fr. Paul Locatelli, S.J., President of Santa Clara, was a cadet at the university prior to his military service and his entrance into the Jesuit order. 2 Jesuits from Santa Clara, Fr. McKinnon and Fr. McQuaid, volunteered as chaplains in the Spanish-Euro-American War. Both were part of Theodore Roosevelt's American Expeditionary Force that attacked San Juan Hill on July 1, 1898. On February 2, 2010, the Santa Clara University ROTC Bronco Battalion won the MacArthur Award granted by the U.S. Army's Cadet Command and the General Douglas MacArthur Foundation. In 2011 the Santa Clara ROTC once again won the MacArthur Award. The award, named after late General Douglas MacArthur, is granted to the Euro unregistered trademark's Most Excellent Reserve Officers Training Corps program among 33 battalions in the West Coast 8th Brigade. The award takes into consideration factors such as the battalion's physical fitness, navigation skills, leadership, and success in commissioning officers after ROTC. Accreditations: Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, American Bar Association and the State Bar of California. Athletics. Santa Clara participates in NCAA's Division I and is a member of the West Coast Conference. It also participates in West Water Polo Association for both men's and women's water polo. Santa Clara has 19 varsity sports and 18 club sports. The school colors are Santa Clara red and white and the team mascot is the Bronco, in past illustrations depicted as a bucking bronco. Athletic programs On February 2, 1993, Santa Clara President Paul Locatelli, S.J. announced the discontinuation of football at the university. For many years, Santa Clara participated in NCAA Division II in football, including reaching the NCAA Division II championship semi-finals in 1980, because of an NCAA bylaw that allowed Division I schools to participate in lower divisions in football. However, the rule was changed in the mid-1990s, and the program forced to move into Division I-AA. Other teams were Division I, including the men's and women's soccer teams, both of which are past NCAA Division I national champions. The basketball teams have made regular appearances in NCAA Division I playoffs. The women's soccer team is consistently ranked in the top 25 nationally. Jerry Smith is the current head coach and led the program to a national title in the 2001 NCAA Women's Soccer Championship. Now married to Jerry Smith, Brandi Chastain was a member of the national title team. The men's basketball team has participated in the NCAA tournament on several occasions in past decades. The 1992–1993 team was the second of 7 number 15 seeds to defeat Arizona, the number 2 seed in the tourney. On February 12, 2007, the men's basketball team snapped Gonzaga's 50-game home-winning streak. At the time, it was the longest home-winning streak in the NCAA. Kerry Keating is the current head coach, leading his team to a 14-19 season in 2013-14. The women's basketball team started in 1963. Their most notable accomplishment was winning the WNIT in 1991. In 2014, Junior Payne was hired as the coach. The men's baseball program has enjoyed a storied past. The 1988 team, which still holds the best single-season record in program history, 43-18-1, participated in the West I Regional at Fresno State. That 1988 team lost in the regional to a John Olaruda-led Washington State Cougar team, twice. The team was led by current Long Beach State coach Troy Buckley, World Series champion Ed Giovanola, Detroit Tiger first-round pick Greg Go, Kansas City Royal draft choice Victor Cole, San Diego Padres draftee Matt Toole, and Wes Bliven, a California Angel draft choice. During the regular season, the 1988 squad snapped the 33-game winning streak of Fresno State. That team also knocked off nationally ranked teams such as Stanford University, UC Berkeley, Loyola Marymount University, and Pepperdine University. The coach of the 1988 team was John Oldham. Club sports programs Sports include boxing, cycling, equestrian, paintball, men's lacrosse, men's rugby, men's ultimate, men's volleyball, men's ice hockey, sailing, Shotokan karate, swimming, triathlon, and women's field hockey. Athletic facilities Buck Shaw Stadium, named after Lawrence T. Buck Shaw, the school's football coach and an inductee into the College Football Hall of Fame. Shaw later coached at the University of California, Berkeley, and with the San Francisco 49ers and Philadelphia Eagles, whom he guided to the NFL championship in 1960. The stadium, longtime home of Bronco football and baseball, is now entirely dedicated to SCU's soccer programs. The stadium was expanded to 10,300 seats after the 2007 season, and the soccer pitch and stadium facilities were modernized and improved. The stadium was temporarily home to Major League Soccer's San Jose Earthquakes, who began their return to the league in April 2008. Leavey Center, Santa Clara University's arena is home to the men's and women's basketball teams and volleyball team. The Leavey Center is used as a concert venue and a hall for large lectures and speeches. The Leavey Center houses athletic department offices, a weight room, an academic center, team rooms, a video control room, lower and upper level seating, and a suite that overlooks the court. The university's pool is adjacent to the arena. The Leavey Center has a capacity of 4,500. SCU Softball Stadium. Located adjacent to Bellamy Field and the Leavey Center. Prior to the construction of this stadium, home games were played at West Valley College. Stephen Schott Stadium, home to Santa Clara's baseball team, the $8.6 million Stephen Schott Stadium opened in April 2005. The stadium seats 1,500 fans in the stands and has additional seating in a suite. DeGary Tennis Center, home to Santa Clara's men's and women's tennis team, the Santa Clara University Tennis Center opened in 1999 at a cost of $2.5 million. The facility includes 9 championship-lighted courts and seats for 750 spectators. The Sullivan Aquatic Center, home to Santa Clara's men's and women's water polo teams, it opened in late 2008. Faculty and alumni. Faculty Francisco Jimenez, author, Ron Hansen, author. Alumni Dr. Alette Coble Temple, Ms. Wheelchair California, 2015, Andy Ackerman, television director and producer, Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and 2.5 Men. Arthur Hull Hayes, former FDA Commissioner, Dr., first SCU Rhodes Scholar, Bill Duffy, professional sports agent, top 10 most influential, Brandi Chastain, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, World Cup champion, current player FC Gold Pride Women's Soccer, U.S. national team member, author and broadcaster on ABC ESPN. Brendan Eich, co-founder of the Mozilla Project and inventor of JavaScript. Brian Swim, cosmologist, Chris Malachowski, co-founder and senior vice president of engineering and operations, NVIDIA, Dan Pastorini, former professional football player and Pro Bowler, Houston Oilers and Oakland Raiders, Daniel Nava, professional baseball player with the Boston Red Sox, 2013 World Series champion, David Drummond, senior vice president and general counsel, Google, D.D. Myers, former Clinton administration White House press secretary, author, and political commentator, Everett Alvarez Jr., Navy commander, first American pilot held as a POW in North Vietnam, Frank Aaron Lanes, professional baseball player, Major League Baseball pitcher, played for the Boston Red Sox and commonly believed to be the first Mexican-American to play in the American League. Frederick Franzia, CEO, Bronco Wine Company and Classic Wines of California, Gavin Newsom, Lieutenant Governor of California, former Mayor of San Francisco, Giovanni Capriglione, Republican member of the Texas House of Representatives from Tarrant County, Texas, Jack Keeler, former President and Vice Chairman, IBM, Greg Go, former professional baseball player, Detroit Tigers and Anaheim Angels, John Ramon Aboitiz, Filipino billionaire and chairman, Aboitiz Equity Ventures, Jambi Madrigal, Filipino senator and Philippines 2010 presidential candidate, Janet Napolitano. Secretary of Homeland Security and former Governor of Arizona, Jeff Brazil, Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, Orlando Sentinel, Jerry Brown, former and current Governor of California. Former Mayor of Oakland, California, John A. Sobrato, American billionaire businessman, Chairman, Sobrato Development Companies. John Ferry, co-founder and president, Fry's Electronics. Jorma Kaukonen, member of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, guitarist for Jefferson Airplane. Julie Johnston, member of United States Women's National Soccer Team, and member of the Chicago Red Stars of the National Women's Soccer League. Kelly Moore, New York Times best-selling author. Khaled Hosseini, international best-selling author. Kurt Rumbies, professional basketball player, 4-time NBA title winner with the Los Angeles Lakers, head coach of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leon Panetta, 23rd United States Secretary of Defense, Director of the Central Intelligence Agency Obama administration, former White House Chief of Staff to President Bill Clinton, Former Director, United States Office of Management and Budget, former Member of U.S. Congress, 17th District, Matthew Roberts, CEO and President of Open Table, Mike Carey, National Football League official, first African American Super Bowl referee, founder of Cirrus Innovation, Nick Vanos, professional basketball player, played for the Phoenix Suns, Paul Locatelli, S.J., former president of Santa Clara University, Secretary of Higher Education for the Society of Jesus, Peter Oppenheimer, Chief Financial Officer, Apple Incorporated. Randy Winn, professional baseball player for Rays, Mariners, Giants, Reza Aslan, scholar and author, Richard Tallman, Judge, U.S. Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, Rick Davis, member of the National Soccer Hall of Fame, professional soccer player, former captain and member of the United States men's national soccer team, Ron Hansen, author, Shemar Moore, model, actor starring in CBS's Criminal Minds, Steve Nash, retired professional basketball player, NBA player for the Los Angeles Lakers, two-time NBA Most Valuable Player, eight-time NBA All-Star and two-time NBA Skills Challenge champion, Thomas E. Leavey, co-founder of Farmers Insurance, co-founder of the Thomas and Dorothy Leavey Foundation, Zoe Lofgren, representative of U.S. Congress, 16th District. Gallery References Sources Giacominai, George F., J.R., and McKevitt, Gerald, S.J. Serving the Intellect, Touching the Heart, A Portrait of Santa Clara University, 1851 2000. Santa Clara University, 2000, McKevitt, Gerald. The University of Santa Clara, A History, 1851 1977. Stanford, Stanford University Press, 1979, Corporate Authorship. University of Santa Clara, A History, from the founding of Santa Clara Mission in 1777 to the beginning of the university in 1912. Santa Clara, University Press, 1912, Corporate Authorship. Souvenir of Santa Clara College. Santa Clara, University Press, 1901, Corporate Authorship. Santa Clara College Prospectus. Santa Clara, 1906. External links. Official website.